3 other sons were born of earth and heaven, great and persistent beyond telling, Cottus, Briareus, and Gaius. From their shoulders sprang 100 arms, and each had 50 heads. Irresistible was the stubborn strength in their great forms. For of all the children that were born of earth and heaven, these were the most terrible, and they were hated by their own father from the first.
Hello and welcome to Shaw Forest Park in Swindon, home of the famous Swindon stink. Even though this may look like a thriving natural habitat, over 70 years ago in the 1950s, Shaw Farm reopened to the world as a landfill site. Fast forward to today, and from the terraformed on top, this place's dirty secret is hardly visible.
It is secret. The only secret I can know about is it was once a landfill place. Other than that, the council's taken it over and basically developing it into a forest, and they've got on that side they're still going to put more trees in. I take it soak up the water a bit more.
You know, I walk the dog and sometimes you come back and it'll be in a grey puddle and I think, oh God, I know what's under there. Yeah, it's not good. I mean, obviously it's toxic of some sort, but I mean, you know, it must be quite safe for us. They wouldn't let us walk.
Of course.
He used to hide them all away in a secret place of earth, so soon as each was born, would not suffer them to come up into the light. Heaven rejoiced in his evil doing, but vast earth groaned within, distressed. She made the element of grey flint to form a great sickle, telling her plan to her dear sons. Only wily Cronus took the courage to obey his mother, castrating heaven, ending his reign.
There is an obvious similarity between this story, first recorded in 6 BC in Hesiod's Theogony, and our respect for our modern world in this, the age of the Anthropocene.
The 100-handers could be seen as a metaphor for the greed of humanity in our current age of consumption, as well as being representative of natural disasters in ancient Greece.
Out of control by the gods, so better to banish them.
Recycling is getting more advanced, more things are becoming recycled. It sometimes doesn't seem like it with the backdrop of a landfill behind me. The profile of waste has changed massively over the years. We've gone from having absolutely everything in there to just sort of having packaging in there now and a few odds and ends. So this is landfill cell 12. It's a landfill cell that we've been operating for probably about 6 months now, maybe 7 at a push. It's one of our latest cells, is the latest cell. We fill it with industrial commercial waste, so that covers factories. We've got some rubber in there from a local business. We also do commercial waste, so that's covering your shops. We also get like just general black bag waste that you get from residential buildings and everything like that. So it's just a typical landfill actually. It's a hole in the ground that waste accumulates in. We expect it to last probably about 4 more months. Landfills fill up really quickly these days. Throughout my time in the industry, we've gone from filling a landfill cell every 3 years to every 8-9 months.
The Gaia principle, propounded by James Lovelock, states that the whole world is one single codependent organism, one that will self-regulate in order to keep its atmosphere habitable for as many as it can. This theory in application to Shaw Forest Park might suggest that deep within the depths of Gaia, in a spot similar to Tartarus in its environment, a natural digestion is taking place. That our Mother Earth is dealing with our problems out of sight.
You've seen many of like the green pylons that are sticking out of the ground as well. Do you know what is coming out of the ground?
Well, that's probably for the methane and all that that's coming up through.
Although this sounds ideal, in practice the side effects of methane gases constantly being produced in this burbling belly below ground means it's far from sustainable, nor has the problem even been dealt with properly. Behind me here you can see a uni-flare. This is used to burn off the excess methane that is produced from deep below the ground. This could be put to better use and could power the town of Swindon for up to 40 years. What a waste. And this leaves us with our final question. When will Gaia seek her revenge? For years we have assumed the role of Uranus, acting like mortal gods above ground and hiding our unwanted creations deep within inside her belly. Surely it's not too long before she castrates us with a sickle tooth.
It's got alcohol in it, so it's kind of hard to dispose of. So we've sort of taken it and we've stored it there temporarily to decide what to do. We probably end up all landfill. We were sort of thinking about maybe burning it off, just burning the alcohol off.
Yeah.
But
Have a mad.
definitely hand sanitizer. Bit of aloe vera. I think.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's expensive stuff then.
Yeah, it works as hand sanitizer. I mean, my hands with it now, but it's not conformed to the law, so can't do it. Oh no, I don't think there's anything that would stop it. It's just they obviously didn't put the CE mark on it, which is a big
I
no-no.
see.
So they really wasted
So
a lot
all
of
they
cash.
needed to do was put the CE on and it could have been
Yeah,
sold.
I'm told it actually it did pass, but of course the packaging doesn't show any CE number, any kite marks, anything like that. So
So ridiculous.
what a fuck up.
How many litres or whatever do you reckon there is?
Okay, well I don't know litres, I can say tons though. I think we have in total, not here, but we have coming in about 300 tons worth.
Of this?
Yeah,
Just of the...
just with the hand sanitizer.
That's